Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today. Adam Silver was courtside talking to one Caitlin Clark, and I guess when you're named Silver, you go looking for gold. Am I right? Am I right? Get it? When you're named Silver, you go looking for gold? Forget it. Caitlin Clark. As many of you guys are aware, rumors, rumblings, little whispers and sounds are starting to come out that Caitlin Clark is being targeted to take part of the three-point shooting contest this year in the NBA All-Star Weekend. One needs to think that Adam Silver, during his time courtside in Indiana, during his time in Indiana, period, a few conversations were had with Caitlin Clark, with the Caitlin Clark team, about setting something up because the NBA desperately needs something to boost their ratings. Like I said, when you're named Silver, you go looking for gold, and Caitlin Clark is the gold when it comes to TV ratings, TV viewership, excitement, interest, you name it. Caitlin Clark has her name on that. People are even joking around. And when we announce you're doing the NBA three-point shootout, don't worry. We will actually spell your name correctly. Shots fired at the WNBA trash social media team, the WNBA trash executive team, the WNBA trash commissioner, aka Kathy Engel Braindead. Folks, they're announcing Caitlin Clark's awards and they can't even spell her name correctly. They spelled her name Cailtin. So the jokes are allowed to be had flying, folks. The jokes are allowed to be flying. Adam Silver even put out a quote when getting interviewed on Pacers TV. Caitlin Clark set the world on fire. Not just this community. She's brought so much attention to the entire league. People are seeing how deep this league is, how good the quality of basketball is. It's wonderful to see. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Adam, but when it comes to the depth of the league, when it comes to some of the quality of basketball of the league, but Adam Silver wouldn't know quality basketball if it walked up and smacked him in the face. As the product that he currently is the commissioner of the NBA, the product is as least interesting as it's ever been. Watching an NBA game is as least exciting as it's ever been. We're talking about Caitlin Clark doing a three-point shootout. Every single NBA game, for the most part, is a three-point shootout. We have teams taking 53s a game. We have athletic freaks like Anthony Edwards shooting way too many threes per game. We have physical freaks. Somebody who you'd stand next to and be like, what the hell is that thing? Victor Wembanyama stepping back shooting 30-footers. NBA is disastrous, and the ratings prove it. Here are some of the most glaring numbers from viewership data as per Awful Announcing. ESPN's opening doubleheader, down 42%. Bucks vs. 76ers, down 2.5 million from the year prior. Suns Clippers, down 49% from last year. TNT Thursday night game, Spurs Mavericks, 29% decrease from previous year's comparable game. ESPN's game, Pacers Knicks, 830,000 viewers. NBA lost out to NFL Christmas Day viewing figures for a fourth straight year in 2023. The NFL is taking over Christmas Day. The NFL has Thanksgiving. I believe they have a Black Friday game now, and they have a Christmas Day game. The NBA is losing its luster, and it's because the product isn't good. It's because the players refuse to play. The players are more concerned about load managing than actually putting forth effort. One thing I will say about the WNBA product, I don't need to worry about the best players playing in the league. They're playing. I don't need to worry about if they're giving 100% effort. They're giving 100% effort. There's not enough roster spots for them not to give 100% effort. So when it comes to quality, it might not be as exciting per se in terms of the flashiness. We might not get the dunks. You might not get the insane dribble packages by at least one player on every team. But when it comes to, I want to pay my hard-earned money to see X player play, the WNBA has the NBA beat. It just is what it is, folks. Not only are we talking about the bad ratings, but they need Caitlin Clark, like I said. This is a situation of the NBA needing Caitlin Clark more than Caitlin Clark needs the NBA. Yes, All-Star Weekend platform would be huge. There's no denying that. But no matter where Caitlin Clark shows up, she's going to be a draw. Whether it's the LPGA, the PGA, you name it, people are going to be tuning in if it has anything to do with Caitlin Clark. Like I said, the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend, which will be held at the Chase Center in San Francisco on February 14th to the 16th, is expected to feature a revamped version of last year's NBA versus WNBA three-point challenge between Curry and Ionescu, and this one could include Clark and Mavs guard Klay Thompson. It needs to be the Splash Bros versus Clark and Sabrina. Clark versus Klay Thompson. It'd be huge for Clark, but Klay Thompson's not a name like Steph. Come on. Let's be honest. If we're just doing a 1v1, I get it. Splash Bros makes it fun. Give me Clark versus Luka. Give me something nasty. Give me a top name in the league. Klay Thompson's time came, and his time has gone. If you wanted to do something, it's a 2v2. Clark and Sabrina versus Steph and Klay. That's it. If it's a 1v1, Clark versus Luka. Easy as pie. Klay Thompson's cool, but it doesn't really get me fired up like watching Steph Curry shoot, if I need to be honest. And the thing that made last year such a phenomenon, what made last year so incredible, was Sabrina Ionescu showed up. Sabrina Ionescu had people saying, damn, I forgot how great of a shooter she was back in Oregon. Damn, I forgot what kind of skill she had when I watched her back in Oregon. Oh yeah, this was the triple-double machine back in Oregon. Oh yeah, this was the last and final WNBA cosign from Kobe Bean Bryant when she was back at Oregon. Now I remember who this is. It's going to be the other way around. Oh yeah, that's the Klay Thompson that played in goal. Caitlin Clark versus Luka is the only way that this should be done. The only way that this should be done. Now, Scott Agnes, he's the one that brings us all of the pregame and postgame interviews. But he's also one of the few people in the media today, I'm using the term media in the professional sense, that is covering the WNBA outside of the season. Him and Annie Constable. Everybody else as, see ya next year. See ya, what do I want to be ya? Even the WNBA's own accounts are staying quiet on the situation. Scott, it definitely feels like WNBA socials have that same mentality that we saw from the legacy WNBA media all year long. Don't give her too much attention or credit because it will upset everyone. And this goes piggybacking right off of what this gentleman Van Shea said. The WNBA account hasn't tweeted much lately. One post, first in 3 days. Angel Reese was at an NBA game the other day, and many WNBA players attended NCAA games this past weekend. They also didn't get a post, but WNBA teams have tweeted acknowledging players' whereabouts. WNBA, this is why you guys are a joke. Because nobody in those offices are professional. Nobody in those offices understand what it's like to put in work every single day. These people at the WNBA offices, they come in for 35 minutes and they go home. And then they're off for a couple days. And then they come in for 45 minutes and they go home. And they're off for a week. And then they come in for an hour and a half. Oh my God, there's so many things I missed. I already missed it. I'll just go home. Whoever is in charge of WNBA social media channels, you, sir, are an abomination. And if you are a woman, you, ma'am, are a disaster. Pick your poison. Whichever shoe fits your foot. If the shoe fits. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. NBA needs Caitlin Clark. The ratings are suffering. If your name's silver, you go looking for gold. Appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. I will so greatly appreciate it. We are a few days away from Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody go to the store right now. Folks, stop what you're doing right now. Go to the store. Get those last minute items that you need. Last minute spices, last minute vegetables, last minute fruit, whatever you guys need. Go make yourself an onomatopoeia. Whatever you need to do to get past your Thanksgiving, I implore you all to do it. I will see you next time. Appreciate all the support as always. Take it easy.